Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody? Happy February. My name is Jill Matthews. I'm a national director with Mary Kay, and I'm so glad you chose to join us. I see lots of people on the line tonight. That's so fun. I'm so glad you're here. Tonight's going to be a fun night. It's hot cocoa night, and my hot cocoa is being cocoaed right now. I had a small malfunction with my cocoa. And so it's coming. It's coming. But anyway, I wanted to say welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. This is our fireside chat. So it's really interesting. I don't know where you live, but I live in Dallas, Texas. And last week we had, as we lovingly refer to it, as Snowmageddon or Snowvid. We called it Snowvid too. It was kind of fun. But literally it wasn't very fun because we didn't have power. We didn't have water. Drama. And now it's 80 degrees. And so when I came up with the idea for this hot cocoa night, or as I got the idea, somebody whispered it in my ear, I thought this was amazing because it was snowing outside and all sorts of things. Well, now it's 80 degrees in Dallas, Texas. So not so frigid, but still we wanted to have a hot cocoa night. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're so glad you're with us. And I want to give you the prizes. And so we're drawing for two special prizes tonight. One is a beautiful hot cocoa mug, which I'm having a problem with in the other room. So my diligent husband is working on right this very minute. So we're giving a hot cocoa mug away, as well as a beautiful furry animal print cozy blanket. And I'm certain about Easter time, we will need that cozy blanket again. You know, it's crazy. We go from winter to summer to spring to winter again. We have to have our second round of winter about the time we get dressed up in frilly dresses and get ready to go to church on Easter Sunday. So those are two of our fabulous prizes, and we want you to win them. So let me tell you how you can be a great winner tonight. So here's the magic sauce. All you have to do is in the comment section, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, no matter how you're watching this program tonight, find your comment section, and you're just going to type in your comment section who invited you and your name. That's it. It's so simple. And when you do that, you're automatically going to be entered to win. Now, let me tell you how you can up your entries just a little bit, and that is to comment. So we're going to have one of our fabulous makeup artists on tonight that is going to be doing a hot chocolate eye. So you're going to be able to see how she applies some amazing natural colors that are going to create this hot cocoa smoky look. And so if you love what she's using or you learned something, the more you comment, obviously, the more you win, or the more entries you get for the prize drawings. And then I'm going to be sharing just a few fun things of the top 10 questions that people ask me about starting a business with Mary Kay. And so we're going to cover a couple of those top 10 questions, and the more comments or questions or feedback that you give me during that time, your name goes in for more entries. And at the end of our program, we're going to draw for those cocoa mugs and for that furry animal print fuzzy blanket. Okay, so that's the scoop. And I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time. Your beauty consultant thinks a lot of you, or she would not have invited you to be part of our evening. And so you can thank her for just thinking enough of you to invite you into our wonderful Mary Kay world. We are definitely a family. We love each other. We really support each other. This is the epitome of girl power and girl time together. And so just you being invited, I will tell you, is a great compliment to you that she wanted to invite you into her Mary Kay world. Okay, so just a tiny smidgen about our first act. The first act of our play is going to be our very on point makeup artist. Her name is Lorena Cortez, and she lives in frigid Madison, Wisconsin. So she really is ready for a fireside chat. She really is ready for some hot cocoa. And she has been building her Mary Kay business for almost 4 years now. And she is a free car driver. She literally we met across the room at an event where we were networking for our businesses, and I saw her, and you're going to know what I'm talking about the minute you see her. She is beautiful. She's stunning, and I saw her and I went, holy cats, I got to get to meet her. So that's exactly how we met, and developed a great friendship first, and then we decided that we needed to work together in Mary Kay. So what great relationships. And in fact, last night I was with a group of people and we were sharing about what did we love about our Mary Kay business. And over and over and over, it was the relationships and the people that we've had the opportunity to be with. So I am excited that you're with us tonight, and it's all about you. All right. So before I go any further, I want to tell you just a little bit about Lorena. Once again, she's been with Mary Kay for 4 years. She is a very successful sales director in our national area. She's driven free. She's had 2 free cars. And she was last year the queen of our entire area in team building. She's very passionate about this business opportunity. She knows the power of this business opportunity, and it has really been a transformational business for her and her family. And so if she wants to share just a smidgen about that, I wouldn't be sad about that either. But I want to just turn the program over to her. She's going to give you some instruction on how I did my chocolate eye tonight. I don't know if you can really tell. It's kind of chocolatey. It's medium chocolatey. It's Hershey's chocolate, not dark chocolate. She's going to show you both tonight. Okay, so step back and have fun with us. Make sure you put your name in. Tell us who you are and who invited you. And let me introduce you to one of my favorite people on the planet who's having a birthday tomorrow. She is 29. She's having an anniversary of her 29th birthday. That's what she's doing tomorrow. So let's bring on our birthday girl, Lorena Cortez. How are you, Lorena?
Hi, I'm doing great. And it's actually 21, Jill, not 29, 21.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Okay, well, you look a little strange, and I know you're going to fix that. So I'm going to jump off screen and take some notes.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. And yes, I look strange. My son was like, Mom, something's wrong with your face today. Well, yes, one makeup, one no makeup. So I'm super excited to be here. Yes, tomorrow is my 21st birthday. I'm so excited about that. And I'm excited to be here and teach you guys one of my favorite things to do, which is makeup. And like Jill said, it's been an amazing journey with Mary Kay. And this has been part of the journey, which I totally love. So as you could see, I did a little chocolate. This is what I call a simple chocolate look. Sorry, this way, this side right here. So that's it. And I am going to teach you guys really quick how it is done. So the first step, and I always say you have to hydrate everything in your face, including your eyes. So make sure, because this part right here, it creases if you don't use the eye cream, if you don't use everything you need for your eyes. This creases right here, and then it starts looking like kind of all this that you do right here will not look the same as if you actually didn't hydrate. Okay, so use your eye cream first of all. Second of all, the second thing that I do is always my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I use our pencil, our defining precision brow liner. Okay, this right here. I love it because of the tip. It gives you an opportunity to use the exact same stroke that you need to make your eyebrows look bomb. This right here, ladies, is what makes your face look amazing, your eyebrows. So make sure that you do your eyebrows always. So I always use a precision liner, our brush right here, and my favorite to do my eyebrows is actually our eyeshadow, and I use the color Espresso. That's how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so I'll do another tutorial for that later, and of course you need your eyebrow gel to kind of get those eyebrows to not be all over the place and looking all crazy. So you don't want to look like this. You want to look nice and brushed. So those are the steps that I use for my eyebrows. And I'll do another tutorial another day for that. For my eyes, I always, the first step that I did for this eye right here, this eye right here is I always use our primer, and I also use a concealer. The reason why I use a concealer as a primer, in this case, I use a light ivory, and we do have different shades. But I use the light ivory because it just gives you more of a defined look. It allows your eyeshadows to look more vibrant, more colorful, and give more of a depth. Like, yeah, you just have to use it as a primer. Okay, so use that as a primer. And what I do is I apply it just like 3 little dots. And then right now, either you could use your blending brush, which we have, as you could tell, or I am using these mini ones that we did have a limited edition mini one. So if you grab these are great. And all you do is tap, tap, tap. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. You're just gonna do tap, tap, tap with that concealer. Okay, so that's gonna give you your eyes are gonna look just white. You always want to do, I use 4 colors, always, no matter what eyeshadow look you use, I use 4 colors. Okay, the first one that I use is Biscotti. Biscotti, I put all over my eye. So I got this color, so it's the lightest color, and I put it all over my eye, okay? All over it, and this one's already done actually, okay? And then you're gonna have a second color, which is gonna be a little light, but not too light. So this one is called Hazelnut. This is my favorite brown to use to blend browns. So you always need a color that's going to help you blend your colors. That way it doesn't look like your eyeshadow, like you just have a line. You always want to use something to blend. And so this, you're going to get your brush. You're just going to tap your eyeshadows, and you always want to tap to get that excess eyeshadow and not spread it all over your face. I love the Mary Kay Chroma Fusion eyeshadows because that's one thing. They don't, like, there's not a lot of excess that falls all over, right? So you're going to do that, and I put it all over your eye. Girl, if you have enough space in your eyes, use it all. Because trust me, there's people that have hooded eyes or like not enough space, and they're like, I wish I had bigger space. And then I see girls that have like big space right here, and they only use the bottom part. Use it, use whatever God gave you. Use it all, use it all. So put it on your eye all the way to the top, not all the way to the brow, but like this, okay? And then I do circle, 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 circle to do the eyeshadow. Because if you do lines, then it stays as a line, and then you could tell when it's a line. Now, if you do circles, then it's going to be easier for you to, what is it called? Oh my gosh, I lost the word. But to spread the eyeshadow, I forgot the word. It'll come right now, I promise. So circle, 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 and I use that one. Then my third color is going to be Cinnabar. Cinnabar. And I believe, oh my goodness, I believe this is one of Jill's colors, favorite colors. So Cinnabar right here, same thing. You're going to grab it, tap, tap, tap. This one I'm just going to use in the eyelid, okay? So, okay. And I'm just putting in the eyelid, 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 eyelid. You see how I'm doing circles? There's something about makeup is that there's always going to be, everybody's different. There's always going to be tutorials of people telling you to do this. I describe makeup as art. And so just do whatever makes you feel comfortable. It's a way to express yourself. Use your makeup as, don't ever see it as, I want to do my makeup like her, or she's awesome, she's not, I can't do it like her. It doesn't matter. We all have our own way of expressing, and I use makeup as a way to express myself in when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm tired, when I have a lot of energy, and it depends. Seriously, it's crazy how it's different, and it allows you to express yourself and be yourself just by that. Best way to practice with a piece of paper and colors and crayons. That's how I practice my makeup, crazy enough. So just there, okay? See that? Okay, now this is all I have on this eye. These are the colors that I use right now. That's it, okay? So after that, you're gonna grab, this is the part where I always get asked. So you did all that, and now you're gonna do this. Yes. Always grab your, sorry, that is not it. The light ivory. I'm going to grab the concealer again. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a brush, a flat brush, and I'm going to cut the crease. That's what it's called. Cut the crease. So you're going to grab just a little bit of your concealer, and you're going to cut the crease. The best way to know where, up to where you're going to cut the crease is start right here and do this, right? And then open and close your eye, and it's going to outline it for you. That's how you know up to where you're supposed to cut the crease, okay? I didn't know that trick. I learned that trick actually just recently, and I was like, oh, no wonder So it does make a difference because if you just leave it to where you think your crease is at, it's gonna eventually when you open and close your eyes, it's gonna mess it up. So if you do that, then when you open your eye, it gives you kind of like an outline of where it is that you have to cut the crease, okay? And then you do that just halfway. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let me tell you why. Because you're gonna put something on top of it anyways. But it does matter as a step. It does make a difference, I promise. So you do that, and then you're gonna grab your first color that you use, which is Biscotti, the very light color. Okay, and then you're gonna grab your brush again. I always have my makeup cleanser and a little cotton ball, and I always, no matter what, I have a habit of doing this simply because when you do that, you gotta make sure that you're cleaning that brush because you used it on the other eye. Most likely you're gonna transfer it to the other eye. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And then you do that, and then you're gonna put the first color, which is Biscotti, tap tap tap, because you used the concealer. Tap tap tap. There you go. See, that's it. Okay, and then you're gonna use a tool, not a tool, a product that I absolutely love, love, love. When they came out with it, I was like, yes, 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 we needed this. It is our liquid eyeshadow. And the color for this one is Light Beam, okay? This buddy right here, I use as an eyeshadow. I use as a highlighter. That's the highlighter that I'm actually wearing at the moment. I use as a highlighter. I use to define my lips. I use it as whatever I can, okay? So this thing is amazing. Light Beam, and we do have 4 different colors. Okay, so Light Beam, you're gonna grab it, and then you're just gonna put 3. The thing that I like about this liquid eyeshadows is that they are liquid, but they dry as a shadow. But they stay on like all day long, and they're just, it's like so soft. It's not heavy. It doesn't run, and they're so easy to apply. You could just use this and do your finger, and it looks perfect. Okay, and all the colors that we have are so neutral, so pretty. They mix together with eyeshadows. That's another thing that I love about them. A lot of liquid eyeshadows, they won't mix with an actual eyeshadow. This one does. Okay, so there you go. And then you're gonna grab a flat brush. I'm gonna use our crease brush. Yes, our ice crease brush. And then you're just gonna do this. Tap, tap, tap. Since it's liquid, you're just gonna kind of tap, 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 but at the same time, spread. Okay, see? That's all you do. Perfect. See? Okay. So then you're gonna grab that color that I told you. You always need to be able to mix the eyeshadows without even telling, right? Without, like, you won't even notice that you have this color on, but it spreads and it blends in the colors. Okay, so give me 1 second, sorry. Okay, so you get that color really quick, and then you're just gonna circle, circle, circle. I don't know if you could see the circle motion when I'm doing it, but it's circle, 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 and that is gonna blend the two. You see that? It blended the 2 colors without seeing the crease, without seeing the line, without seeing any of that. So that's that. Jill, how much time do I have? So I know to like go, go, go. So that's.
You're doing great.
Awesome. Okay.
I gotta go figure out how to cut my crease.
Now you know how to cut your crease. So that's that. Girls, you're pretty much done with what I did with that. The rest is going to be your eyeliner, which is one of the things that a lot of women always say, I don't know how to do eyeliner. It's so hard. It has to do a lot with the eyeliner you use. And let me tell you right now that our eyeliner, in this case, a waterproof one, it's just amazing. I love the tip of our eyeliner. I like how it's so easy to apply, and I like how you could work with it. There's eyeliners that you just can't. It's so hard. It's, I see girls doing a big thing because they can't get a hold of like the tip doesn't work, whatever. This one is just so perfect. I absolutely love the line of our eyeliner. And so the best tip that I could give you for eyeliner is put a little dot right here where it ends, and put a little dot with your eyebrow down as far as you want it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here. See, 2 dots, and then you connect the dots. Connect the dot. Do the line first. Okay, the cool thing about our eyeliner this is actually the eyeliner that I learned to do eyeliner with, is that you don't have to do a line and you're done. No, you could do, once again, tap, 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 little by little. Tap, tap, tap. You don't have to do a full line. This is how you start doing your eyeliner. Tap, tap, tap. And then right here, you stop. And you're going to connect the top line and make the wing. Boom. And then you fill in the wing. And guess what? If you mess up in the wing, let me tell you a little secret. You're going to want, we're done. That's the eyeliner. Sorry, that's actually my dog that came in. She knows how to open doors. You're going to use your concealer. Our concealer is just amazing. I use it for everything. I call it a magic wand because you can just erase everything if you mess up on your face, on your lips, on everything. So if you mess up the line, you just grab a little Q-tip or a thin brush and you just use the concealer to fix it, okay? So that's how you're gonna do the eyeliner. Eyelashes make a big difference in our face as well. Good thing that we have all kinds of eyelashes. We have all kinds of mascaras right here. So whether you like waterproof, volume, you just like simple, you just like natural looking eyelashes, it doesn't matter. Your consultant could help you with whatever type of mascara you need and eyelashes you love, okay? So look at the big difference. Eyelashes make a big difference in your eyes. So I'm using, in this case, our Panorama Mascara. Can you close the back section? Our Panorama Mascara, which you're going to see how amazing it is. No eyelashes, and then a couple of strokes with our Panorama Mascara. Okay? With your mascaras, make sure that you always just one time. If you do this with your mascaras, air is going in, that's how bacteria forms, and also that's how your mascara is dry. So just in and out, and then keep going. This mascara is bomb. Everybody needs this mascara. Reach out to your customer. Reach out to your consultant. Okay, see that? Big difference, right? Big difference. Now, if you're gonna say, well, I like a little bit more dark, a little bit darker, then that's fine. Use your espresso. Whoop. Use your espresso right here. Grab your brush. This one is the eye crease. It's a little slanted, so it's perfect for this part. You're gonna grab a little bit, tap, tap, tap. And then you're gonna give a little bit of more definition to your eye, just in the corner. Tap, 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 tap. A little bit more. And this is just gonna give your look a more like a date kind of thing. Or like if you're going out with your friends, well, not right now. If you're going to the living room, then, you know? And so you see the difference? That's what's gonna do the difference. And the last thing that you're gonna wanna do is grab your, in this case, it is the, eye smudger, a small one. And you're gonna grab the biscotti one. Okay, then you're gonna grab that and you're gonna put it, this one right on the edge of your eye, top, edge of eye, top. You are defining your eye and your eyebrow by doing that, and look at the big difference it makes. Right here, and then you're gonna grab that color. Remember that color that I told you is gonna be your best friend, Hazelnut, right here, Hazelnut. And that's what's going to help you blend all the colors. Because if you don't blend it, you see how that looks right there? Yeah, you don't want that. So right here, that's how you're going to blend all the colors to where it looks like you put a stamp on your face instead of eyeshadows. And they're like, how did you do that? Well, it's that hazelnut color right here. You always need a color that you're going to be able to blend with. And then you're going to grab, this is the last step, and I will be done. You're going to grab a brush like this. Clean, clean, clean. You're going to grab that hazelnut once again, and you're going to put it all under your eye. Don't be scared. Girl, don't be scared. This is it. Don't be scared to try. And if you don't like it, then you get your awesome makeup remover, your other best friend that you need, and then you just take it off. Okay? Another tip that I want to give you is that right now I couldn't do it because I'm only doing eyes. Do your eyes first and then do your makeup, like your foundation and everything after. Just in case you do something like this and then you say, I don't like it, and then you take it off, you're not taking your full face off. You're just taking that. If you do your eyes and your eyebrows first and then your makeup, then, like your foundation and stuff, then you'll be fine. Like, you don't have to take anything off. It doesn't look off. It doesn't look different. You're going to grab that same brush. It's okay if you don't clean it, because, well, you can, but it's okay if you don't. And now you're going to grab that medium color, which is Cinnabar, right here. Well, actually, I don't know. No, it's the darker. I'm sorry. It's the darker one. It is Espresso. I was like, it's the other one. You're going to get the darker color Espresso. And that one you're just going to put on the edge. Okay. There you go. And then you're going to grab your favorite black eyeliner, which is this one right here. I love this black eyeliner because, let me tell you, it's not waterproof. I can't say it's waterproof. However, that eyeliner stays on. It will not go anywhere. The last time I was doing a tutorial and I did a heart here, and that heart was there. Somebody said, well, leave it on as long as you can. I washed my hands, I washed dishes, and that heart stayed there for a while. So, best way to put eyeliner, pull it a little bit. Don't be too harsh. Once again, tap, 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 tap. I'm so used to it that I just do this. You always want to put eyeliner on the corner top of your eyelash. Okay? There you go. There you go. Then the last thing that you want to do, is grab your translucent powder and grab a little, whichever you have. Okay? And you're going to do this. Tap. And you want to do just a little bit. Super soft. And this is going to help so it doesn't, it doesn't crease. And it's also going to help you so the eyeliner doesn't, like if you get teary-eyed, if you cry or anything, it doesn't drip. I don't know how to call it. I lost the word. And it's also going to help you define what you just did to the bottom of your thing. And the last thing you want to do is add mascara. The reason why I did the powder before the mascara is if you do the mascara and then the powder, then you're going to have powder on your eyelashes. And you don't want that. And you are done. And then, of course, you want to do your full face, right? Do not forget, even for eyeshadow, it's so important that you always use your, oh my gosh, your spray, your finishing spray. Always, always, always use your finishing spray. That's going to help you set your makeup, including your eyeshadow. I'm done. This is it. I absolutely enjoyed being here. This is one of my favorite things to do. And the best part is that we have it all. Reach out to your consultant. She will help you determine. We have so many rounds. These are not the only rounds. If you say, well, I like more matte or more shiny, we have those two different options. She is your consultant. She could help you. She could help you with the mascara, everything you need, your eyelashes, your eyebrows, everything you need, and guide you to what's best for you, because not all colors are for everybody, but she will help you and guide you to what's best for you. Thank you for joining us, and I cannot wait for Jill to share about the opportunity, because that's an amazing opportunity. It's an opportunity that you really definitely need to hear about. And like she mentioned, it has totally been a blessing for me and my family. It has been a change for me. The reason why I joined is a long story, but I'll tell you what, Mary Kate has made of me something that I know I wasn't, but I had in me. And it has just let it out. So that's one of the reasons why I joined, as well as, like she said, the community and everything. But I'll let her talk about it, because if not, I'm going to do her job. And then, yeah, no, I'll let her do it. Thank you so much for joining us. And make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're asking questions, because that's what we're here for. Thank you. Have a great day. And I hope you like the eye color. I mean, the chocolate look.
Oh my gosh, we all like the chocolate look. I want that chocolate look. Why do you look so good? Oh my gosh, I use Mary Kay too, and I don't look that cute. So I need to work on mine. I got to work on mine. So thank you, Lorena. It was very inspiring. And I'm going to go grab my magic wand, and I'm going to learn how to cut my crease, and I'm going to learn some things. I am old, but I'm not out to pasture yet. So thank you so much for sharing. Okay, guys. Well, wow. I hope you learned a lot. Man, I did. I can tell you, she never ceases to amaze me. She does some amazing, God gifted her. She's got a gift, and isn't it interesting how God gifts us with so many different things? It's us sometimes that don't know how to tap into that. And when I met her, she wasn't doing any of this. She wasn't wearing makeup well, I mean, she certainly wore makeup, but she didn't wear it like that. And she wasn't doing videos, and she wasn't an influencer, and she wasn't doing some of the things that she is doing to lead women to a new way of thinking and a new way of life and empowerment. So what a blessing. What a blessing. Well, the next part of our program, but please comment. Tell us what you liked about what Lorena shared. You can even say, oh, that scared me a little bit until she showed me how. Because literally, cat eye, I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I'm gonna practice, because she did make that look. Lizzie said she made that look easy. She did make that look easy, but you know what? If she can do it, we can do it for sure. Well, my part of the program is a fun part, and we're going to have fun with this tonight. And I really want to open the floodgates for you to comment as much and ask as many questions as possible, because what we're going to do tonight is talk about Mary Kay, the business. And we have a lot of women right now that are, whether they are working full-time jobs and they're a little overwhelmed with working virtually, working at their home, doing, all the different things that they've had to deal with. People are stressed about going back to work. Maybe things have not shifted out too well. The economy, if you're in certain industries, is not really recovered all that well from our COVID. And so there's lots of uncertainty. And I think that's the best word I can use for it. There's lots of uncertainty out there. And one of the things that I know from working with Mary Kay for over 33 years is that I am pretty darn sure I can count on me. I'm not so sure I can count on the government or another company or whatever. I'm not so sure about that, but I am pretty sure I can count on me. In fact, I'm the best bet I know. I know that I'm going to take care of me and my family for sure. And so I would tell you my whole story of how I came in, but it's really simple. I was raised in a Mary Kay home, and I really didn't want to do anything about Mary Kay. That Mary Kay was not anything that I desired to do. I went away. I got a college education. In fact, I got 2 degrees in 4 years, and I was really good with money and numbers and strategy. And so I became a tax accountant, and that was really something I thought was going to be fun. Ha ha. And then I also had a degree in speech communication, because clearly I can talk. I clearly have the gift of gab. And so I thought, I didn't know what I was going to do with that, but somehow I was going to marry those two. And, God had a divine plan, and he did marry those inside the realm of Mary Kay. I can honestly say that I started when I did not know come here from Sikkim, and that's such a Texas term, but I literally didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to do it. And I just continued to take one step after the other. I did have confidence in this company. I did have confidence in the leadership. I did have confidence in the product. And so I really want to convey to you that if you're not on our amazing Mary Kay products, that's where I would start, because you've got to have confidence in this product. And so just as a quick little caveat before I start hitting my top 10, our product is phenomenal. In fact, we just launched a new product line called Clinical Solutions that bridged our cosmetic company from not just a color cosmetic or even a skincare company into what we call derma cosmetics, which is the upper echelon of all skincare. And so with the new release of that derma cosmetic product, our retinol 0.05 pure retinol, that has literally transformed and taken us yet to another level. We have leveled up, so to speak, and we really are at a peak performance level with our skincare. I lovingly call it world domination of all skincare. And so that's kind of where we're headed. And so our products are really amazing. So if you've not started there, that's where I would start. But if you're here learning and wanting to hear more about the business opportunity, that's what I'm going to share with you real quick. So please ask questions. Ask lots and lots of questions. But I'm going to cover the top 10 questions that I traditionally get asked about owning a business with Mary Kay. So I'm just going to start with number 1. And if this answers your questions, great. If you've got future questions or questions that I have not answered yet, put those in the comments, and I will try to make sure that I answer everyone's questions before we close out tonight. So the very first question is, And I hear this all the time. I'm not the sales type. Oh my goodness. Well, we are so glad you're not the sales type. I can honestly say when I'll use Lorena because you just met her. When I met her 4 years ago, the first thing she says is, I'm not selling anything. I'm not going to sell anything. I don't want to sell anything. Don't ask me to sell anything. And so we have so many people that come to our business and they love the culture. They love what we're doing, but they feel like they're not a salesperson. Well, I just want to say, great. We are not really looking for salespeople. And let me tell you why. Mary Kay is much more of a service business than it is a sales business. We know we've got superior products. We are asking for people to show and serve, not show and sell. We're going to sell products just because people love what we have. But our objective is to teach you how to show and become educated on this product. And we can show so many different ways right now. We have become very versatile during this season of craziness that we live in. And so we do things online. I've often said that I'm one of the few women that literally sit in front of the fireplace on my sofa, and I make a six-digit income. And that has been a huge blessing for not just me, but my family. But that's not how I started off. I started off by toting a bag and holding parties and demonstrating parties live and in person. And I still have the skills to do that. So we literally have a variety of ways that we can do this business. And so I want to encourage you, if you're ready to get with people in person, we have an opportunity there. If you're like, I'm not quite ready for that yet, then we have an opportunity there. If you're literally a social media mogul and you understand social media, you don't even have to understand social media, but if you're good at social media, that is something that Lorena, once again, is super, super excellent at. And so that has absolutely taken her business to new heights. So no matter where you are, you do not have to be a salesperson. We're encouraging you to show, sample, and serve. Show, sample, and serve. Because when women feel served, that's when they become very, very loyal. So we're not looking for any high-pitched salespeople. That's not our objective. Our objective is to find a need, meet a need. And if all women need skincare, all women are interested in anti-aging. And so what I want to encourage you is when we can find the need and we can meet a need with our Mary Kay products, what I've learned is women are very, very receptive of supporting a small business, supporting you as an entrepreneur. And so I personally love that. And I love servicing my customers and having a one-on-one relationship with them. Second question I get asked all the time is, I'm not sure about cosmetics. I could sell something, but I'm not sure about cosmetics. Well, you saw Lorena, and she is a 10. And I can honestly say that I didn't look like that, nor do I look like that today. But literally, when I joined the company, I wore mascara and a lip gloss on a big date night. And they really kind of had to be worth it for me to go to that much trouble. Now, I was a skincare junkie. Now, I loved skincare. That was definitely my sweet spot. And that has definitely served me well in this business. But I can honestly say I was not a glamour goddess. Everything that you see now is something that I have learned by watching people like Lorena. I pick up something different every time I see somebody showcase color products or things like that. So if you're worried about cosmetics and I couldn't do what she just did, don't worry, you don't have to. We are really much more well known for being a solid, what I call world domination of skincare and anti-aging. That's kind of our bread and butter. And we have offerings inside the color, fragrance, all of that market. We have all of that. But where I believe where the magic happens is in our skincare and anti-aging. And I promise you, if you can learn, we can teach you on that. The third question I get all the time is, well, I'd like to, but I'm not interested in doing an MLM. And so MLM is almost become a little bit of a dirty word in the sales world or in direct sales. And so I want to take just a quick, brief moment just to explain to you what the difference of what we do in Mary Kay versus an MLM. First of all, I want to say, clearly, Mary Kay is not an MLM. So what MLM stands for is multi-level marketing. Okay, so many people, it's a very, very popular business model, and it is not all bad. It is not all bad. I will just tell you, it's not all bad. But there are companies that have kind of tarnished its reputation. We are not one of those companies, and we are not an MLM. We are not a multi-level marketing. So let me just explain the difference, just so you will know, and you'll have a word picture of the difference of Mary Kay and an MLM. In a traditional multi-level marketing, how marketing works is like this. I would buy 1,000 tubes of lipstick, and I would buy those for $1 each. And then somebody that I would sign up would buy their lipsticks from me. They would buy 500 tubes of lipstick, and they would buy them for $2 each. And then somebody would sign up past that, and then they would buy from them at $3 each. And it just, the income is generated through the organization, not from the sale of a product to a consumer. Okay, so there's some flawed things about that business model. Once again, not all bad. I'm not saying anything negative necessarily. I'm just going to say there's some things that are not always positive about that. And so we want you to know we do not operate like that. So I want you to imagine just for a second that you're a Starbucks. In Mary Kay, we are fashioned a lot more like Starbucks than we are an MLM. So let me explain. The minute that you sign up with Mary Kay, it's kind of like you bought your franchise from Starbucks. Now, when you buy a franchise from Starbucks, let me tell you what they're going to do. They're going to want you to buy their coffee. They're going to want you to buy their cups, their straws, their napkins, their pumpkin bread. They're going to want you to buy their cups. They're everything that they do. They're going to want you to buy it from Starbucks corporate. And then your store is going to sell that coffee, that macchiato, caramel macchiato, just in their recipe. They're going to have you sell it to a consumer. So that's exactly how we operate in Mary Kay. When we sign up with Mary Kay, the minute that we sign a contract with Mary Kay, we are saying that we now represent Mary Kay Cosmetics and we represent her products. And so let me kind of take it a step further. So with that, we are an independent business person. We can do as much or as little as we want to. And the only difference is we buy directly from Mary Kay, the company. We take those products, we do it the way Mary Kay tells us to, at the price she tells us to. She does all the heavy lifting. That's the important part. She does all the heavy lifting. She manufactures, she does all the research and development. She gets everything cleared through the FDA. She does all of that. And then she packages it, makes it beautiful, and she does all of the heavy lifting. We just have to buy the product and then with our resources, sell it to a consumer. And that's the beauty. So we don't have a middleman. There's nobody that's in the middle. You have a direct relationship with Mary Kay, the company. Do you have leadership? Do you have recruiters? And do people get paid commissions? Absolutely, we do. Absolutely. Just like Starbucks has a distributor, and that distributor helps the store owner, and the store owner has employees. Same thing. We do the exact same thing. And so we want you to know that all of our commissions are paid directly from Mary Kay. Commissions are ever paid amongst each other. That's super important to know. And so Mary Kay says, Jill, you did a great job. You discovered Lorena. She's doing super in the field. And we're going to reward you financially because she's super successful. But Lorena has to be successful first before I ever get rewarded. And so I think that's super important because that's not exactly how all MLMs go. And so that is a distinction from Mary Kay versus an MLM. So I hope I've made that really, really clear. If you have any MLM questions, please pop them up here so that I can know exactly what you're thinking. Okay, so let's move on. So how much do I have to sell? That's a great question. Everybody asks me, well, I think I might want to do it, but how much do I have to sell? Okay, first of all, I want to change that question for you. How much money do you want to make? I mean, it's not what you have to do, it's what you get to do. And so I'm going to kind of twist that question around a little bit and say, how much money do you want to put in your bank account every month? And so are there minimums in Mary Kay? Of course there are. But is there minimums that's going to break the bank? No. Let me just explain to you. The moment that you join the company, if you didn't want to do anything except supply your own products and maybe your mama and your sister, you could do that. And we call that a personal use consultant or a savvy shopper. It's not my favorite thing. I'll be super honest with you, and I'll tell you why in a second. But if you just wanted to do the bare most minimum thing, Mary Kay is going to allow you to join the company for $30. And then at that point, you start buying directly from the company at wholesale. So what does that look like? So you're going to go to Mary Kay's website. You're going to shop for $450 worth of product, and you're going to pay $225 for that. The best deal in town. Trust me, the best deal in town. So that's the bare minimum. But I always say, why would you go buy a Ferrari? Why would you go buy a beautiful sports car and just go park it in the garage when really, actually, it'd be much more fun to take it on the street and go tool around and have fun. So I really believe that this business, whether you want to do the bare minimum or whether you want to do a little bit more or a little bit more than that, it meets you at the point of your need. So you can do it small, medium, or large. So there's really no rules, just the way you want it. But if you choose to, and you choose to work this as a small business, you can choose to work 5 hours a week, 15 hours a week, 20 hours a week. People ask me all the time, how many hours a week do you work? Oh, well, that's none of your business. But no, I'm serious. I'm being funny. But sometimes I work a lot of hours. And then there's other weeks that I don't work hardly at all. My son is fixing to kind of have a major surgery this next week. I promise I won't be working very much. I'll be taking care of him. And that's exactly what I want to do. I vacation a lot. My husband just retired from his 37-year career in as a defense contractor. I'm having fun. We're doing a lot of fun things. And so I don't work always 100% of the time. I am really, really flexible. That's the beauty of this business. Okay, I want to make sure I'm answering all the questions here. So, okay. I wrote them all down so I wouldn't forget. Okay, so how much do you have to sell? It's really a question of what do you want to profit. If you want to sell a lot, then we're going to create a business plan for you. If you say, Jill, I need to make my car payment and my house payment for Mary Kay, we have a business plan for that. We have a business plan for a part-time beauty consultant right now that would net you $60,000 a year as a part-time. Now that's probably about 20 to 25 hours a week, but we have a business plan that supports that. If you go, oh, I don't think I can do 25 hours a week, well, then we have a business plan for about 12 hours a week. And then we break it down all the way to a business plan of about 5 hours a week. So really it's up to you. It's what you want to do with this business. And we want you to pick what you want. It's not our job to tell you. It's your job to tell us. Okay. A question I get all the time, which I think is so funny. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. What do you mean you don't know anybody? Of course you do. I promise if you just open your Facebook and look at your friends, you have friends. And so that may not mean you have a bunch of really close friends. You don't maybe have 50 close girlfriends that you could get over this weekend for a party. But I promise, you have a network. Even if it's 10 people, if it's 5 people, you now have a network. And one of the things that we are experts at is to tell you how to expand your network. That is not how to prey on your network. A lot of people ask me that. Well, I don't want to be that girl that when I walk in the room, they're all running from me. Well, we don't want you to be that girl either. So I promise we're going to teach you how to expand your network. And there's never been a better time. It is amazing to me right now what a fertile opportunity Mary Kay is in our current COVID world. And the reason I say that is because you literally can work from your own sofa a few hours here, a few hours there, and literally build a retailing dynasty. And so I want you to know, you don't have to know a whole bunch of people. You just have to know a few, and those few know a few, and so on and so on. Okay, so a quick question is, do I have to invest money? The answer is yes and no. So there's a sign-up cost to join Mary Kay, and there's 2 different options for you right now. There's something that we have that we launched the minute that COVID happened, and it was something called eStart, and that allows you to join the company. You don't really get anything. There's not anything tangible you're going to hold on to, but what it does allow you to do is have a working website. Mary Kay has a replicated website. It's won many Webby Awards, which is kind of a neat thing. So you have a wonderful website that will help you promote your products. And then the second thing it does is it allows you to have a credit card connection. So you can accept credit cards on your website and people can pay via credit card with you. And so those are the two things you get for your $30. So not a lot of things to hold in your hand. But then there's another option for $100. And for $100, you basically receive an entire business. And that business has about over $400 worth of retail product that you can demo, you can showcase, you can do exactly what Lorena did tonight. You can start doing some videos and some fun things like that, which we're going to teach you how to do. That all of that comes inside your starter kit. And so that, in my opinion, is the best value because you get $415 worth of retail product in a beautiful black gorgeous bag for $100. So that's a pretty good deal. But if you go, I don't know where I want to start. So if you think the $30 option is best, we'll literally just listen and we'll help you find the best. Doesn't matter to us. Does not matter one bit to us which direction you choose to start. So do you have to invest money? That's a startup fee. What you do past that is really up to you. But I've never really known a girl that wanted just to look through the catalog at cosmetics. I think we all want to touch it, feel it, try it, buy it. And so with that being said, we're going to encourage you to carry your own store. Now, it could be a little bitty store, it could be a bigger store, or it could be a full-fledged, it could be a Neiman Marcus, it could be anything you want it to be. But we're going to encourage you to carry at least some of our core products that we know people are going to order and reorder and want to make sure that they have all the time. Okay. So once again, you can do that in any amount. We coach you. We allow you to make the decision. That's not something we make for you. We just give you the opportunity to understand the advantages and the perks. There's tons of perks that come with being a brand new beauty consultant. And one of the perks is free product. Oh my gosh. Mary Kay opened the floodgates a couple of years ago and allows you to win free product bundles. Literally for your first 4 months, you can win up to $3,000 worth of product bundles. So lots of opportunities for free products for you. Okay, I got to hurry a little bit. So the last question that I get all the time. Oh, good. I'm glad you're learning stuff you didn't know, Elizabeth. That's awesome. So people ask, well, do you get your products from overseas? Is that something that's a little edgy? I want you to know we are super over the moon proud to tell you that we are an American-made company. All of our products are manufactured and distributed in the great US of A. We are seriously proud about being American made. And we didn't even know how proud we were until this pandemic happened and they were going to shut us down because they said we weren't on an essential business. And we offered to make hand sanitizer. Back in the hand sanitizer crisis, we made literally millions of bottles of hand sanitizer for frontline workers all over the United States. And we were able to stay open as an essential business because of our commitment to be an American made and to provide products for the front line. So we are waving our American flags loudly and proudly. And when you buy an eyeshadow or a mascara, you are buying from a small business person and you are buying from an American made company. And we love that. Love that. Okay. Is there support and training? I'm just going to say, holy cats. We do lots of support and training. If you're an online girl, there's lots of options. If you're an in-person girl, there's lots of options. If you need hand holding, we are all about it. One of the things that we do in this business that I think we do better than any other business out there is mentorship. You already heard Lorena talk about mentorship and relationships. It is nobody left behind, literally. We are all about, and you can see all the comments that are happening. We are all about supporting each other all the way to the finish line. So yes, there's tons of support. There's really almost more than you can take in sometimes. And so if you need a little bit, there's a little bit. If you need a little bit more, there's a little bit more. I do personal coaching. I do group coaching. It's really amazing. We do a lot to help you with your business. You are in business for yourself, but never, ever, ever by yourself. Okay. The cost to get started, I kind of already covered that. So you have two options. You have a $30 option, which once again, just kind of gets you bare minimum. And then there's a $100 option that I believe, in my personal opinion, is the best option simply because it gives you something. It gives you training materials. It gives you books to show. It gives you products to start demonstrating. It really is a business in a box. So I hope you learned something tonight. Somebody tell me real quick, give me a quick comment out there. We've got to shut it down in just about 2 minutes, and we're going to draw for our prizes. I know Stephanie, my fearless assistant, is feverishly doing tallying up all the comments so that we can do a quick drawing. But let me ask, thank you for inviting me to this awesome video. Learn some new things. Great. I'm so glad. American made. We love that. Is anybody got a question that I didn't get a chance to answer? I always want to make sure. That I'm answering all the questions. Okay. So I just want to challenge you just a minute. So if you heard all this information and it all sounded good and it looks like fun, then I want to encourage you to be brave and take a step. So one of the things that we're offering is that when you say yes to this business opportunity, we are going to make sure to hold your hand and walk you all the way through. You have the great opportunity to be on kind of I personally believe the very best time you could possibly join the company is right now. And it's because we just launched our Derma Cosmetics product, which is our retinol product. Guys, it's taking our world by storm. So I don't want you to even think of anything else. This is the perfect time. And so I really want to encourage you that if this sounds like something you'd like to try, jump in, be brave. Just be brave, because we're gonna walk you through every single part of it. And I know Stephanie's sending me the people that have won our drawing for tonight, so I'm waiting for that. And then I'm gonna draw to tell you who our lucky winner. Oh, she just sent it to me. See, she's telepathic. She knows these things. But literally, if you've listened to this tonight and said, that sounds pretty good, I think I might be interested in that, please talk to your beauty consultant. Let us answer any more questions that are outstanding. And then if we've answered your questions, we just want you to say, welcome to the family. We can't wait to get you started. We want to teach you all about our skincare program, our anti-aging, and especially our Derma Cosmetics product, our retinol, because it is taking the world by storm, and we will have world domination in the skincare industry. And we would love to have you have a slice of that success. Okay. I'm putting my granny glasses on so I can read exactly who won the drawing. Okay. I'm so excited. Tammy Sanders, your beauty consultant, Hope Fuller. Congratulations, Hope. We are so glad that you are joining us tonight. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And then, I'm sorry. And also, Hope, you are a lucky winner. You won the hot chocolate mug. So congratulations. I just saw that your name is there twice. So Hope, once again, welcome to the family. And you were the lucky winner that won our hot chocolate mug. So congratulations. We are so excited for you. And then Lisa George, your consultant is Crystal Malone. And you won our animal print furry blanket. So congratulations to our two lucky winners. I'm so glad you were on. I hope you learned everything you needed to. Beauty consultants, I hope you were excited to learn a little bit more about why we love our business. And it's February, ladies. We are racing to our fabulous February finish line. I can't wait to celebrate you next month as one of our Spark winners. Ooh, beautiful Spark winners. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a super wonderful evening.